If you're over 60 and tired of waking up stiff, sore, or just a little slower than you used to be, this might surprise you. The secret to moving with freedom, to bending, walking, and even playing with your grandkids without pain isn't about lifting heavy weights or running marathons. It's about knowing which movements help your body heal and which ones quietly wear it down. You see, every year after age 50, our bodies naturally lose about 1 to 2% of muscle mass and up to 3% of strength, a process doctors call sarcopenia. But here's the good news. Research from the Mayo Clinic and Harvard Health shows that gentle, well-chosen exercises can actually reverse much of that loss. The key is not pushing harder, it's moving smarter. So today, we're diving into something that could change how you move and how you feel for years to come. In this video, you'll discover the 3 exercises older adults should absolutely avoid because they can do more harm than good. The 3 safe, powerful movements that keep your joints, heart, and brain healthy. And finally, 2 simple bedtime habits that help your muscles recover and your mind rest. By the end, you'll understand how to stay strong, balanced, and independent without risking your joints or your heart. Think of this as a personal guide from a friendly doctor who wants you to live not just longer, but better. Let's start with the truth many seniors never hear. Exercise after 60 isn't about looking fit. It's about staying independent. When you can get up from a chair easily, walk upstairs without clutching the railing, or lift your own groceries, that's real freedom. But for many people, that freedom fades not because of aging itself, but because of the wrong kinds of movement. Every day, older adults unknowingly do exercises that strain the knees, compress the spine, or stress the heart. You might think you're doing something good, regardless of person, when in reality, your body's quietly saying, please stop. Dr. James Gordon from Harvard Medical School's Department of Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation puts it simply. The best exercise for seniors isn't the hardest one. It's the one you can safely repeat every day without pain. That's why in this episode, we'll start by looking at the 3 worst exercises for aging joints and what to do instead. But before we dive into those, let's get clear on one thing. Movement as medicine. You've probably heard that exercise is medicine, and it's true, but only when the dose is right. Gentle daily movement keeps your blood flowing, delivering oxygen and nutrients to your cells. Lubricates stiff joints, reducing pain. Balances hormones like insulin and cortisol, keeping your energy steady. And according to NIH studies, it even helps protect the brain by increasing blood flow to memory centers like the hippocampus. Even just 10 to 15 minutes a day can make a visible difference. That's less time than a coffee break, but it can transform how your body feels when you wake up, walk, or wind down at night. The magic isn't in the length or intensity, it's in the consistency. Think of your body as a garden. It doesn't need a flood once a week. It needs gentle watering every day. What you'll learn today. Here's what we'll cover together. 3 common exercises seniors should avoid because they silently damage joints, muscles, or balance. 3 better alternatives, and then safe, simple moves you can do at home to build strength, balance, and confidence. And finally, 2 calming bedtime techniques to relax your body, release tension, and improve sleep quality. Each of these tips is backed by modern U.S. research from trusted institutions like the Cleveland Clinic, Johns Hopkins, and the National Institute on Aging. This isn't about working out. It's about working with your body, respecting its changes, and helping it thrive at every age. Why most people struggle after 60? Let's be honest, aging changes everything. You may wake up with stiff knees, tighter hips, or less balance than before. You might feel winded after a short walk or find that standing up from a low couch takes effort. It's easy to blame old age, but doctors say that most of these issues aren't caused by age itself. They're caused by inactivity and poor movement habits. Here's how it happens. You stop moving as much because your joints ache. Muscles weaken and shrink from disuse. Weaker muscles mean less stability and more pain, so you move even less. It's a vicious cycle, but the moment you introduce the right kind of movement, and even small ones, that cycle begins to reverse. The Cleveland Clinic reports that seniors who do just 20 minutes of low-impact exercise 3 times a week experience a 30% drop in fall risk and up to 40% improvement in mobility within 6 months. So if you've ever felt discouraged, like your body's slowing down faster than you want, know this: you can still regain strength, balance, and energy. It just takes awareness, patience, and the right tools. Setting the tone for today's routine. Before we start, take a deep breath. This isn't about pushing your limits. It's about listening to your body. As we go through these movements, remember, pain is never the goal. Comfort and confidence are. Small progress each day adds up to big changes over time. You're not trying to be younger. You're trying to stay capable, peaceful, and pain-free. If that's your goal, you're in the right place. In the next part, we'll begin with 3 gentle but powerful exercises that help older adults stay mobile, balanced, and confident, all without straining joints or risking injury. You'll see how small, mindful movements can rebuild strength where it matters most. And after that, we'll look at 3 exercises you should avoid, ones that might look harmless but secretly speed up joint wear and tear. So grab a sturdy chair, a bit of space, and let's move smarter, not harder. Part 3, gentle, powerful exercises to rebuild strength and balance. Let's start with what does work, because your body is far more capable than you might think. Even if you've been inactive for years or struggle with pain, there are simple, joint-friendly moves that can reignite your strength, flexibility, and confidence. These 3 exercises are recommended by physical therapists at the Cleveland Clinic and supported by research from the National Institute on Aging. They're easy to do at home, require no special equipment, and, when done consistently, can noticeably improve how you move and feel in just a few weeks. 1. Chair squats. Build stronger legs for everyday freedom. If there's one movement every senior should master, it's the chair squat. It mimics the action of sitting down and standing back up, something you do dozens of times a day. This move targets your thighs, hips, and core, the same muscles that help you stand from a chair, climb stairs, and stay steady when walking. Here's how to do it safely. Stand in front of a sturdy chair with your feet about shoulder width apart. Extend your arms slightly in front of you for balance. Slowly lower yourself toward the chair as if you're going to sit. Stop right before your bottom touches the seat. Hold for a second, then press through your heels and rise back up. Start with 8 to 10 repetitions, rest, then repeat for another set if you can. Why it works. Chair squats strengthen the largest muscle groups, your quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes, which are essential for independence. When these muscles weaken, even simple tasks like standing from the toilet or getting out of bed can feel hard. A 2023 Johns Hopkins study found that seniors who performed controlled squats 3 times a week for 8 weeks increased their lower body strength by over 25% in nations, and most reported less knee pain, not more. Pro tip: move slowly and breathe. If you feel unsure, place your hands lightly on a counter or rail for support. Over time, your legs will get stronger, your knees will feel more stable, and your posture will naturally improve. 2. Wall push-ups. Strengthen arms without strain. Traditional push-ups can be tough, and especially if you have shoulder stiffness or wrist pain. That's where wall push-ups come in. They build upper body strength without putting unnecessary pressure on your joints. Here's how to do them. Stand facing a wall about 2 feet away. Place your hands flat on the wall at shoulder height, slightly wider than your shoulders. Keep your body straight from head to heel. No bending at the waist. Slowly bend your elbows and lean toward the wall. Then push yourself back to the starting position. Start with 10 repetitions and gradually work up to 15 or 20 over time. Why it works. Wall push-ups strengthen the chest, shoulders, and arms, and the same muscles you use to lift groceries, reach into cabinets, or carry a grandchild. They also help improve posture by engaging your core and upper back muscle. Dr. Ardeshir Hashmi from the Cleveland Clinic Center for Geriatric Medicine explains, exercises like wall push-ups are perfect for maintaining independence. They protect joint health while keeping the heart strong and posture upright. Bonus tip, do them near a wall mirror if possible. Watching your form helps you stay aligned and build confidence. 3. Heel-to-toe walk. Train your balance and coordination. Finally, let's talk about one of the most underrated exercises of all, the heel-to-toe walk. This move looks simple, but it trains your brain, balance, and small stabilizing muscles, all critical for preventing falls. Here's how to do it. Stand tall with your feet together. Step forward with your right foot, placing the heel directly in front of the toes of your left foot, and like you're walking on a tightrope. Then bring your left foot forward and do the same. Continue walking slowly in a straight line for about 10 to 20 steps. You can hold onto a wall or countertop for safety at first. Why it works. The National Council on Aging notes that balance exercises like this can reduce fall risk by up to 40% in adults over 65. That's huge, because falls are the leading cause of injury-related hospital visits for seniors in the U.S. The heel-to-toe walk strengthens your ankles, feet, and core, while also sharpening your focus and coordination. It's not just physical training, it's brain training. Cultural insight. In Japan, many centenarians include balance-focused movements in their morning routines, slow walking, gentle tai chi, or even tea ceremonies that involve steady hand movements. These daily rituals are one reason Okinawa is known as a blue zone, where people often live healthy, active lives past 90. Making the most of these movements. Here's a simple weekly plan to begin. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 2 sets of chair squats and wall push-ups. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, heel-to-toe walks and gentle stretching. Sunday, rest, deep breathing, or light walking outdoors. That's it. Just 10-15 minutes a day, so no gym, no machines, no pressure. When you practice these moves regularly, you're doing more than building strength. You're training your brain, protecting your joints, and boosting your mood through gentle endorphin release. The Harvard Health Review recently published a study showing that seniors who engage in even mild exercise report 30% lower rates of anxiety and depression because movement keeps not only the body, but the mind flexible. In a moment, we'll look at the 3 exercises to avoid. Moves that might seem beneficial, but actually put older bodies at risk for joint damage or falls. You'll learn what makes them risky and how to replace them with safer, smarter options. And if you're following along, I'd love for you to take a second and tell me in the comments, which of these 3 moves do you plan to try today? Chair squats, wall push-ups, or the heel-to-toe walk? Your answer might just inspire someone else to take their first step toward better movement too. Part 3, 3 exercises seniors should avoid and what to do instead. Now that you've learned what helps your body move better, let's talk about what can quietly hold you back. Because not every healthy exercise is senior-friendly. Some moves, though popular, can wear down your joints, elevate blood pressure too quickly, or simply make you more prone to falls. According to the American Geriatric Society, older adults should focus on joint-sparing movement, exercises that protect cartilage, preserve balance, and minimize impact. Unfortunately, a few common workouts fail that test. Let's go through 3 exercises seniors should avoid and the safer alternatives that give you all the benefits without the pain or risk. 1. Deep squats, tough on knees and lower back. There's a reason most physical therapists advise seniors to avoid deep squats. While squats themselves can build leg strength, lowering too far, below 90 degrees at the knees, is why it increases stress on the joints and spine. Every inch lower you go, the pressure on your knees can double or even triple. For someone dealing with arthritis, osteopenia, or past injuries, that stress can lead to inflammation, stiffness, or worse, torn cartilage. Dr. Natalie Azar from NYU Langone Health explains, for aging knees, deep squats can do more harm than good. Controlled partial squats or chair-assisted squats provide the same benefit without the joint wear. What to do instead? Return to the chair squat we covered earlier. Stop when your thighs are parallel to the ground, no lower. If your knees still feel sensitive, place a firm cushion on the chair to reduce the range of motion even further. And remember, slow and steady wins this race. Smooth, mindful movement does more for your body than speed ever could. 2. Overhead lifting, a hidden shoulder hazard. Many seniors try to stay active with weight training, which is fantastic, until the wrong technique creeps in. Overhead lifts, like pressing dumbbells above your head, are a perfect example. They look harmless, but for most people over 60, these lifts compress the shoulder joints and can aggravate rotator cuff injuries or nerve impingement. That's because as we age, the shoulder's cartilage thins and tendons lose flexibility. Add weight overhead and the shoulder blades don't rotate smoothly anymore, leading to that painful pinch you might have felt before. A Mayo Clinic review found that adults over 55 who performed repeated overhead lifts had a 40% higher rate of shoulder impingement syndrome compared to those who used horizontal resistance exercises instead. What to do instead? Swap overhead presses for bicep curls or front raises using light resistance bands or water bottles. Keep your elbows close to your sides and focus on form, not force. This builds your arms and upper body strength safely while avoiding shoulder strain. Pro tip, try doing resistance band curls while standing near a wall. The wall helps you maintain posture, ensuring your core and spine stay stable. 3. High impact running, rough on joints, risky for balance. You might have loved jogging in your younger years, and that's wonderful. But as your cartilage naturally thins with age, the pounding from running on concrete or pavement can take a serious toll on your knees, hips, and spine. Each foot strike during running exerts nearly 3 times your body weight on your joints. That's fine for a 25-year-old marathoner, but not for a 70-year-old whose knees are already doing their best to keep up. Dr. Jonathan Feinoff of the Mayo Clinic Sports Medicine Center says, high-impact running accelerates joint degeneration in seniors with pre-existing arthritis. Low-impact alternatives like walking or water aerobics provide cardiovascular benefits with less risk. What to do instead? Trade your jog for brisk walking, stationary cycling, or pool walking. A 2022 Harvard Health study found that walking just 30 minutes a day reduces heart disease risk by up to 40% in older adults, nearly the same benefit as running, without the joint damage. If you miss that runner's high, try adding light intervals. 1 minute of brisk walking followed by 1 minute of slower pace. This keeps your heart rate in a healthy zone while letting your joints recover between strides. Why avoiding these exercises matters. It's not about fear, it's about wisdom. Your body has served you for decades. The goal now isn't to punish it, it's to protect it. As Dr. Elizabeth Ekstrom, geriatrician at Oregon Health and Science University, puts it, longevity isn't just about how long you live. It's about how well you move, think, and feel while you're alive. When you swap dangerous high-impact moves for joint-friendly ones, you're giving your body the chance to rebuild rather than break down. You reduce inflammation, improve flexibility, and keep your heart and brain connected through safe, rhythmic motion. And the result? You stay capable, independent, and confident, not just physically, but mentally too. A gentle reminder. Before we move on to our final section, remember, always warm up with 2 to 3 minutes of gentle movement, shoulder rolls, ankle circles, or slow marching in place. Listen to your body. Pain is a signal, not a challenge. If you have existing conditions like high blood pressure, heart disease, or arthritis, talk with your doctor before starting any new exercise routine. In the next part, we'll wind things down with 2 simple bedtime habits that help your muscles relax, your brain unwind, and your body recover overnight, because true health isn't just built during the day. It's restored while you sleep. Part 4, evening habits to relax, restore, and rebuild your body. Now that you know which exercises to do and which ones to avoid, let's turn to something just as powerful, recovery. Because no matter how well you move during the day, your body truly heals at night. That's when your muscles repair, your brain resets, and your nervous system rebalances. Unfortunately, for many adults over 60, sleep becomes more restless with age. You might wake up several times a night, toss and turn, or feel stiff and tired in the morning. But don't worry, there are gentle, natural ways to help your body relax deeply before bed, so you wake up restored instead of drained. Let's explore 2 calming bedtime habits that doctors and sleep researchers from the Cleveland Clinic and Johns Hopkins University highly recommend. You can do them right in your bedroom. No smile, no fancy gadgets, no pills, just quiet self-care that helps your body and mind unwind. 1. Gentle self-massage, relax your muscles, calm your mind. After a long day, your muscles often carry more tension than you realize, especially around the neck, shoulders, and lower back. A few minutes of gentle self-massage before bed can make a world of difference. Here's a simple routine. Sit comfortably on your bed or in a chair. Using your fingertips, gently knead your neck and shoulder muscles in small circles. Move down slowly towards your upper back and arms. Finish with your calves and feet, especially the soles where dozens of pressure points affect your entire body. Use a bit of lotion or coconut oil if that feels good. Spend about 1-2 minutes on each area. Why it works. Massaging the muscles boosts circulation, reduces inflammation, and helps release built-up tension from the day. But it also does something deeper. It activates your body's parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode that lowers your heart rate and blood pressure. A 2022 Harvard Health study found that even 5 minutes of light self-massage before bed can improve sleep onset by 35% and reduce nighttime awakenings by nearly half. If you want to take it one step further, try foot massage with warm water before bedtime. In traditional Korean and Japanese households, washing or soaking the feet in warm water before sleep is a nightly ritual. It helps draw blood from the head to the lower body, easing mental tension and preparing you for deep, uninterrupted rest. Think of it as telling your body, it's safe to let go now. 2. Deep breathing and mindful stillness reset your nervous system. The second bedtime habit is simple, but profoundly healing. It's called the 4-7-8 breathing technique, and it's used by doctors at Harvard Medical School and the University of Arizona Center for Integrative Medicine to reduce anxiety and promote relaxation. Here's how it works. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. That's one cycle. Do 4 to 6 cycles total. As you breathe, notice your chest and belly expanding. Feel your heartbeat slowing. This technique naturally activates your vagus nerve, the body's internal calming switch. It lowers cortisol, your stress hormone, steadies your pulse, and tells your brain it's time to rest. You can pair it with light meditation or gratitude reflection. Think about 3 things that brought you peace or joy today, no matter how small. Let your breath move gently in and out, as if you're breathing kindness into your own body. Over time, this ritual trains your brain to associate these deep breaths with safety and sleep. Many seniors report falling asleep faster and waking up fewer times during the night. Bonus tip, if you like, play soft instrumental music or gentle rain sounds in the background. The goal is to create a sense of quiet stability to shift from doing to simply being. Why this matters more than you think. You might not realize it, but poor sleep doesn't just make you tired. It affects everything. It increases inflammation in your joints. It slows down muscle repair and weakens your immune system. It raises stress hormones that can lead to weight gain or higher blood pressure. By creating a nightly relaxation routine, you're not just chasing better sleep. You're giving your body the chance to rebuild itself every night. Dr. Michael Bruce, known as the Sleep Doctor, says, good sleep is the most underrated form of medicine. It strengthens memory, mood, immunity, and even balance. Think of your bedtime not as the end of the day, but as the beginning of healing. Putting it all together. Here's a simple evening renewal routine you can start tonight. About an hour before bed, dim the lights and avoid screens. Soak or massage your feet for 5 minutes. Perform your 4-7-8 breathing or quiet reflection for 5-10 minutes. Keep your room cool, dark, and comfortable. As you lie down, whisper one kind thought to yourself, something like, my body is healing. I'm grateful for what it can still do. Those small rituals, repeated night after night, signal to your mind and body that it's time to restore, not resist. A final reflection. You don't need to overhaul your entire lifestyle. You just need consistency. 5 minutes of gentle movement in the morning, 10 minutes of smart, joint-friendly exercises during the day, and a few moments of calm before sleep. These tiny steps, done daily, can create massive changes in how you age. Remember, you can't stop time, but you can absolutely influence how gracefully your body responds to it. It's never too late to start moving smarter, sleeping deeper, and living freer. So take a deep breath, smile, and remind yourself, tomorrow can be your strongest step yet. If this video helped you, please leave a comment with the number 9. That tells us to keep creating more science-backed, heart-centered health content for you. And if there's something you'd like us to cover next, whether it's balance, memory, or heart health, let us know below. Don't forget to hit subscribe and tap the notification bell for more trustworthy senior wellness tips each week. Here's to strength, calm, and confidence at any age.